By the end of this video, you're going to have 4 natural ways how to whiten your teeth. Method 1, to this person from teeth like this to teeth like this. And the last method, to this person from teeth like this to teeth like this. All you have to do is to try each one of these methods to have great teeth too. But before I dive into it, smash that subscribe button if you want more natural ways to look and feel better. Method 1, make a paste with baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. Here's what you do. Get a small bowl, measure out 1 tablespoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide. Mix both ingredients together until it forms a paste. If the paste is too thick, you can add a few drops of water to adjust the consistency. After you have a smooth mixture that can hold on your toothbrush, the next step is to apply the paste on your toothbrush. You will do this by first slightly wetting your toothbrush, then you will apply the paste. After doing this, gently brush your teeth for about 2 minutes. While brushing, focus on those areas with stains and discoloration. It is also important to note that the frequency of doing this should be about 1 to 2 times per week. While using baking soda and hydrogen peroxide paste can be effective in whitening teeth, there are some mistakes to avoid. 1. Overuse. Limit your use to once or twice per week to avoid enamel damage. 2. Avoid applying too much pressure while brushing. This can cause irritation of the gum and tooth enamel. And 3. Leaving on the paste for too long. After you have finished brushing with this paste, it is important to rinse your mouth properly, as leaving the paste on for too long can cause sensitivity and irritation. Now, since this doesn't always work, I did want to give you another method to use. Method 2, oil pulling with coconut oil. When oil pulling with coconut oil, it is important to choose the right coconut oil. Choose the coconut oil that is organic, free from additives and unrefined. Use organic virgin coconut oil for oil pulling. You can start oil pulling in the morning on an empty stomach or before meals for best results. Take 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, swish it around in your mouth and between your teeth for about 10 to 15 minutes. While doing this, avoid gargling and swallowing the oil. During swishing, ensure that you cover all areas in the mouth, your gums, your tongue, and between your teeth. It is important to make it effective. Note, the oil may gradually become thinner and may change color as it mixes with saliva and oral bacteria. After swishing the oil for 10 to 15 minutes, spit out the oil in your trash can. Do not spit it in the sink to avoid clogging. After doing this, rinse your mouth thoroughly with warm water or salt water. This will help to remove the remaining oil and bacteria. When oil pulling with coconut oil for teeth whitening, here are some mistakes to avoid. Number 1, swallowing the oil. Oil pulling is meant to remove toxins from the mouth, so avoid swallowing the oil. Number 2, swishing too vigorously. Avoid swishing vigorously as this can cause jaw fatigue and discomfort. Now, I know that this method doesn't always work, so I wanted to give you another method to use. Method 3. Apple cider vinegar rinse. Although acidic, apple cider vinegar has natural bleaching properties that can help to whiten your teeth. Here's what you do. Add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to 8 ounces of lukewarm water. For this method, use raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. After adding 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to the 8 ounces of water, gently stir to ensure that the apple cider vinegar is evenly distributed. Take a small sip of the apple cider vinegar rinse and swish it around in your mouth for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Please ensure that the apple cider vinegar rinse reaches all areas of the mouth, including the gum line and between your teeth. After swishing around the apple cider vinegar rinse for 30 seconds to 1 minute, you can then spit it out in your sink or your trash can. After which, you rinse your mouth thoroughly with plain water. You can use the apple cider vinegar rinse once or twice per week. When using the apple cider vinegar rinse for oral care and teeth whitening, here are some mistakes to avoid. 1. Not diluting the apple cider vinegar. If the apple cider vinegar is not diluted, it can be too harsh on our tooth enamel. 2. Using too much apple cider vinegar in your rinse. Even when diluted, using too much apple cider vinegar in your rinse can be too harsh on your gums and on your tooth enamel. And 3. Leaving the rinse on for extended period of time. Swishing the apple cider vinegar rinse for 30 seconds to 1 minute is enough. Do not do it for overextended period of time. Now, I know that this method doesn't always work, so I did want to leave with you this final method. Method 4, charcoal and baking soda paste. In a small bowl, mix half teaspoon of activated charcoal and half teaspoon of baking soda. Add a few drops of water and mix together until it forms a paste. Apply this paste to your toothbrush and in a circular motion, brush your teeth for 1 to 2 minutes. This method can be done once or twice per week to avoid abrasion. Here are some mistakes to avoid when using charcoal and baking soda paste for teeth whitening. 1. Aggressive brushing. Applying too much pressure or using a rough motion while brushing may cause damage to the tooth enamel. Brush gently using circular motion. 2. Swallowing the baking soda and charcoal paste. After brushing, it is important to spit out the paste. And 3. Overuse. Brushing with baking soda and charcoal for more than 2 times per week can cause tooth enamel damage and teeth sensitivity. By avoiding these mistakes, you can minimize potential risk and achieve teeth whitening results. If you have enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, like, and share this video. One love. Shalom.